I know you want to blame YouTube for your video not doing well, but they tell you exactly what's wrong in the retention graph. For example, you might see a retention graph that looks like that. That is called the nuclear drop. What's happening is everyone's clicking because they're excited. You had a great thumbnail, a great title, and then they come in and they're like, what the hell is this? So everybody leaves immediately and the video bombs. Now, a similar graph that you probably have experienced yourself is more like this. This is a hockey stick. It's not quite as bad, even though everyone is leaving in the first 30 seconds, but they start to stabilize. So you may have 25-30% of people staying to watch the rest of the video, which is good, but you did something here, and that would be your hook. So your hook wasn't strong enough to keep 70% of people watching your video. Now this next one really hurts. So you'll start good, and then it'll just kind of die. You had a great hook and you kept people around. However, this is common in clickbait. So at some point they realize, okay, he's never going to do the thing he said he was going to do. Similar to that, we have the slow burn. It's not quite as bad as the last one. However, even though you did a good job and maybe 2 minutes in, you still have 60% of people watching, you're still on a steady decline. And what's happening is your pacing isn't good. You're adding too much fluff, you're talking too much, you have too much B-roll. Something is making it where people feel like you're taking too long to get to the point. Now you might have a healthy graph, but then notice a huge dip. Research the dip. It tells you everything you need to know. At that moment, a lot of people decided to leave. I don't know if you have a long-winded outro where you're talking about next week's upload being delayed, maybe you have a brand deal, whatever you're doing here, stop doing it. Because if the video was from here to here, banger. Every retention graph is going to look different, but if you research the spikes and research the dips, you will learn what needs to change. If the beginning has too much of a decline, that's because your hook sucks. If something drops here, your outro is too long. Little things mean a lot. So if you see something, research it, make the changes, and next thing you know, your video is going to do significantly better.